Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for clicking on another episode of Rank the Movies. Well, it's time for another themed month. And actually, it's themed months, because I'm going to be talking about this same theme for all of July and August. Basically, it's just something I really wanted to talk about. I thought of it and I went, man, this is a great idea. I'm not going to be doing lists of ranking movies. I'm only going to rank 2 movies each week. And that is a remake and its original. So the original film and its remake. And from the list I've made up, I'm going to do them, here's the kicker, in release order. So some of these I actually had to look up dates because literally they all came out in the same year. But that's not for a while. This week we kick it all off with a classic, an Oscar-winning movie. We've got 1942's Casablanca, the classic story of Rick, who runs his own bar in Casablanca. When an ex-lover shows up with her scientist boyfriend, or husband, it's her scientist husband, trying to escape the Nazi occupation that is coming. Well, Nazis come into Casablanca because it's a free country, but it's not quite not under Nazi rule. The police in Casablanca are friendly with Rick, and inevitably he helps his ex-lover escape while becoming even closer with the police force in Casablanca. Now, this movie was remade a couple of times, but the one I want to talk about is a 1996 remake that was done called Barbed Wire. Barbed Wire is the classic story of Barbed Wire, who runs a bar in the free zone of the United States. This is just really interesting. When I found out that Barb Wire was a remake of Casablanca, I really couldn't grasp it right away because I had seen Barb Wire, but I had watched it before I had watched Casablanca, so I didn't connect all those dots right away. And then when I rewatched Barb Wire, preparing for this video, after I watched Casablanca, it hit me. They really are. It really is true. It is the same plot. For both movies, Barbed Wire is a remake. It's just a very poor remake with a lot more kind of boobs. Pamela Anderson, it's there. Yeah, that's something you're interested in. You can see Pamela Anderson's boobs. Barbed Wire, Barb's brother, who's basically doing the role of Sam, dies. That's the only real big difference here. And I'm sorry if I created a spoiler for you. But yeah, so this week we talked about Casablanca and Barbed Wire. These videos are probably going to be slightly shorter because there's only so much one can say about a pair of movies, especially these particular movies. Like I said, Casablanca, it's a classic. It's worth watching Casablanca once. I'm not one who's like, I gotta watch Casablanca again and again and again. It's a good classic. Barbed Wire, it's hilarious because of how bad it is, and that's what makes it worth the rewatch. So for rewatch value, Barbed Wire wins. For actually good movie value, Casablanca wins. So take that for what it is. Alright, I will see you next time where we slip into 1960. That's right, 1960, which we will cover for not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 weeks. We're going to be in the year 1960 because a lot of great movies came out and a lot of those movies got remakes. So, I will see you next time on Rank the Movies.